would hold you in my arms. I would take the pain away. Thank you for all you've done. Forgive all your mistakes. If your singing sounds like that, I recommend listening to the track piece by piece and following along. But then people say, but Zane, I don't want to sound like the artist, so I don't really want to listen to it as much. What? What? Promise, you probably never will sound exactly like them. Why? The reason is we're literally built different. So our shape, our bone structure, our vocal cords, our teeth, our jaw, all of that plays a factor into how your voice comes out. And you can manipulate it to a certain degree, but most likely you won't sound exactly like them. So if that's the reason you're avoiding listening to the artist and mimicking their technique, then you're doing it all wrong. Usually the people who avoid listening to the artist are the people who still can't sing on pitch, who don't know their natural tone of voice and don't know how to control it. So if that's you, that's probably the reason why you're stuck. There's a way around this. When you play section by section, number one, listen to their pitch and how they deliver it. I didn't sound like Christina there because I'm just humming it out in a lighter register. Number two, imitate their volume and their register. They might be singing in a chest voice, head voice, or a mix, a blend of that. So let's listen. I would hold you in my arms. Sounds powerful. It sounds like she's speaking it with her chest. So to me, she's singing in her chest register. Now you can sing in your chest register. Doesn't mean you'll sound like Christina, but hi, this is my speaking voice. I would hold you in my arms. Remember how I hummed the pitch? I would hold you in my arms. I would. Now combine the two. I would hold you in my arms. I would take the pain away. Now I'm singing it with my natural tone of voice. If I'm imitating the tone, not the technique, this is what it sounds like. I would hold you in my arms. I would take the pain away. Thank you for all you've done. Forgive all your mistakes. If you have the ability to mimic very clearly what they sound like, you can mimic their technique. So drown out that tone, focus on the pitch, focus on the delivery. Is it smooth? Is it choppy? So number three, practice singing in their flow. When I heard her singing this, it's like, I would hold you in my arms. I can hear the I would hold you in my arms. You hear the little flow there? And because I'm singing a Christina song, you guys might put the two together. Oh, it sounds like she's doing Christina, just because it's in a chest voice. But if I sang with the same technique in a different song, you wouldn't think that I'm trying to do an impersonation of Christina. Hopefully. But the point is, it's still different. You won't sound exactly like them because you weren't born with the same exact shape of vocal cords, vocal tract, the muscles around your vocal cords. You probably don't have the same bone structure, same teeth, same size tongue. All of that plays a factor in the delivery of the tone of voice. Now, you can manipulate that tone to make it sound however you want it, because this is like a cave. You can brighten the tone, you can darken the tone, you can raise the larynx, and you can lower the larynx. So many ways to manipulate it, but you're in control here. If you start speaking like them too, then you've taken it too far. Now, it's very possible to sound close to their vocal style if you're studying it so heavily and trying your best to adjust to them. That's heavily ear training and also mimicking their tone and their technique. So that's where you can get lost. Some artists are just so popular for their signature style. If I start breathing like this and singing, you might think that I'm trying to copy Billie Eilish. But she was so popular for using that style in her songs. So the next thing, if you really want to make your own style and name, you have to start making your original songs. It takes a lot of energy to shape shift your voice into something that's not natural to you, and doing that every single day. So if you're afraid to imitate and copy the singer's technique, then you're doing it all wrong, because you're missing out on all this knowledge of how to control your voice that they have mastered. Stop copying copying the singer's tone. Start copying the singer's technique.